We're going to start with Amar Rabba Bar Bar Chana right here. Amar Rabba Bar Bar Chana, Amar Rabbi Yochanan. We explained in class that Chana was possibly the brother of Evu, who was the father of Rav. There were 5 brothers there. One of them was Reb Chia. That was Rav's uncle. This is another brother. He had a son, Rabba Bar Chana, and Rabba Bar Chana had a son, Rabba as well. So it's Rabba Bar Bar Chana. That's what some commentaries say. He's well known. He has famous stories in Baba Basra as well, and he says the name of Rabbi Yochanan here. Mishum Rabbi Yehuda Rabbi Eloi, who says the name of Rabbi Yehuda Rabbi Eloi. Rabbi Yehuda Rabbi Eloi was a Tana, and when it says Mishum, it's not that Rabbi Yochanan actually heard from Rabbi Yehuda Rabbi Eloi, because he was way earlier, 2 generations at least earlier. He was a generation before Reb Meir. So Boyurei, I'm sorry, before Rabbi Danasi. Boyurei, come and see. Shaloi Kadaris Harishonim. Let's put this together because it's hard to read and to put the punctuation in. Not like the early generations, Doros Haachronim are the later generations. Now we start again because it goes back and explains it. Doros Harishonim, the early generations, Asu Terasan Keva Umalachtan Arai. They made their Torah primary. Keva means permanent. Malachtan Arai, in their work temporary or incidental. Zu v'zu niskaima biyadan, this and this was successful in their hands, established in their hands. This and this means, of course, Torah learning and business. Even though the Torah learning was primary and business was secondary, but that's the way that they were successful. Doros Haachronim, the later generations. She'osu, that they did malachtan keva, their work was permanent, was primary. V'teiras arai, and their Torah was temporary, incidental. Zu v'zu loy niskaima biyadan, this and this. It was not successful in the hands, was not established in the hands. V'amar Rabba Bar Chana Rabbi Yochanan mishum Rabbi Yehuda Rabbi Eloi. That's this nice long name over here, but the only thing is that that's an abbreviation of Amar Rabbi Yochanan, and that's an abbreviation of Rabbi Yehuda. Boyurei, come and see. Shaloi Kedoros Harishonim, not like the first generations. Doros Haachronim are the later generations. And again, we start again to explain this. Doros Harishonim, the early generations. Hayu Machnisin Peireseim, they would bring their, let's put a comma there instead. They would bring their fruits in derech traxamine, through the main door. Kedei is like the kitchen, through the main area. Kedei, so that l'chayvan b'maiser, to make them obligated in maiser. But doros haachronim, but the later generations, kama machnisin peireseim, they would bring their fruits in. Derech gagos, through the roofs. Derech atzeres, through the courtyards. Derech karfifais, through the enclosed area. Kedei, so that lepatrim in a meiser, to make them exempt from meiser. So the later generations tried to save themselves on that meiser tax, which of course would go to the Levi. The Amar Rabbi Yanai, that's an abbreviation. The Amar Rabbi Yanai, because Rabbi Yanai says, it's comma, ein hatevel, untithed food is not mischayev b'meiser, become obligated in meiser, ad sheyireh pnei habayis, until it sees the face of the house. So that means until you take it through the door. Shenemar, as it says, and we have the little 9 there. This is talking about by the Biur Meisers. Biarti HaKodesh min habayis, I have taken out the holies from the house, which means that it has to come into the house, and it comes into the house through the main door. For Rabbi Yochanan Amar, Rabbi Yochanan says slightly different. Afilu chatzar kaivas, that even, that's afilu, that's an abbreviation, the courtyard kaivas makes it permanent, which means establishes it for meiser. It means if you take it into the courtyard, you're also chayav a meiser. Shenemar, as it says, let's write that in, Shenemar, memresh, in 10, I'm sorry, I don't have it. Va'achlu, and they will eat, bisharecha, in your gates, visaveyu. Actually, it's probably in you will eat in your gates, and you will be. It's a imperative, so the tough falls out of v'toichlu b'sharecha v'tisba'u, but it's actually v'achlu b'sharecha, because and you will eat. It's an imperative. In your gates, v'saveu, and you will be satisfied. Okay.